Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. We are here today to do some more virtual reality news for PCVR, PSVR 2 and Meta Quest platforms. Let's start from the Pixel Arcade. This game released yesterday on Quest, it's also out on PC as an early access game. But what the developer said, it is coming to PSVR 2 as well, because the PSVR 2 version is currently in the development. This is the virtual reality physical platformer. But saying physical, I mean you move in your own body, your hands to travel around the levels. Moving on to the next story, let's stick with PCVR, but also let's talk about the game that is already out on Quest. Argonaut Empire got announced for PCVR version and you can go and wishlist it on Steam as well. The release date for the PC version is April the 16th and on Steam Next Fest, the next one that will happen, there will be playable demo of this game, so you'll be able to download it and check it out for free. This is turn-based tactical RPG happening in a dystopian world that is already got good reviews and many people really enjoying it on Quest, so looks like another cool game coming to more VR platforms. And now let's talk about Silent North. This is a game from Ghost of Tabor developers. It will release as an early access title on 20th of March for Quest and PCVR headsets on Steam, and the pre-orders are live now on the Horizon store and you can get 15% discount and the Steam version will get 15% discount as well. This is a game where you are in Alps out of all the places, so pretty cold down there, but apart from that, if you think your life is shitty already being stuck down there, there is wars, there is some zombies trying to eat your brains, so of course you have to survive. You can collaborate with other players, this is player versus enemy shooter, and also it's got day and night cycle, which apparently gonna bring up some different scenarios and opportunities for the players. And now let's talk a bit about Zero Caliber 2. The Quest version of course is out for a while, but the developer just reconfirmed that yes, it is coming to PCVR headsets as well. This is the studio that kind of sometimes can't make their minds up about what they're doing. With PCVR version, they said in past that they might not make it, now they're making it. It was same story with Zero Caliber 1 for PSVR 1, it was coming, then not coming, and then coming again. So they kind of like fucking around here and there, but never mind. People like the game, maybe the hype for Zero Caliber is not as big as it was when there wasn't as many cool VR shooters, but never mind, this is still pretty cool, you know, single player or multiplayer co-op game. So, what they're saying is, they are working on Zero Caliber 2 for PC and it's pretty much ready, but they need to polish some shit in order to get it ready for the release. They used to say that with Zero Caliber 1 for PSVR 1, so you have to take the studio word with a pinch of salt. But I'm assuming it might be correct this time, because they said that the visibility on the Quest store is terrible. And many developers said that they just not making money, so I'm assuming that's why they're gonna have to move on to other platforms. While of course Meta said you are making money if you're on the Horizon store, you know, and like free-to-play game. But anyway, they said that they working on Zero Caliber 1 spin-off as well, or 2, I don't know. They just working on Zero Caliber spin-off game, and I'm assuming that's gonna be something to do with Meta Horizon store, when they can be more visible, which might be like a spin-off free-to-play game. I don't know, that's what I'm assuming. But anyway, that's what's happening here. The store visibility on Quest, yet another developer says that's not really great for us, and you know, we're not really making money. So at least that might make them, you know, release on other platforms. But also, let's say this, we have to say that Meta did come back to those complaints from the developers and said there is more money spent on the store than it was before, but it's different type of spending and money and different games. So the normal, the full games, let's call them, are kind of not being visible on the store, people not buying them, but if you are a free-to-play on the Horizon store, like a live service game, then people will spend money, and that's what Meta is pushing. And that's gonna move me to the another story and the Meta Horizon store, because it's a hot topic lately that's pissing off many people. I think it's gonna be eventually, you know, fine, and the balance will be found. But anyway, at the moment, what Meta says is they having a $50 million, which is a lot of money, put aside for the people to make some cool stuff in Horizon Worlds for other people to play. So they of course desperate for the people's retention. So they want people not only to see it and be like, what's that, and leave it, but they want people to see it, go there and be like, some interesting stuff here, let's go, let's just spend some time. Now, for me, I wouldn't have problem with that. Put me in some sort of Horizon world, I don't care. Give me the option to switch off everyone, all the people, so I don't need to talk or interact with anyone. And I don't want to play any silly games that are free-to-play silly games that, you know, other people might enjoy. But I want to play proper developed games, and if you want me to play them in Horizon Worlds, that's fine. Put a store there, physical store where I can walk in, let's say, pick up the boxes of the games, look at them, pick up the Zero Caliber 2, for example, box, buy it, and then play it from the, you know, my Horizon World room in VR, and that way you can appease, you know, let's say, old people who hate online gaming, and I just can't stand it, and just messing around online, and also the new audience who likes this type of stuff. So yeah, I think they're gonna find the balance eventually, but anyway, I'm talking about it for way too long. Now, let's talk quickly about Among Us VR. They're gonna change it into Among Us 3D, because now the flat people spit on them, and they're sad, pathetic, flat lives. Super spit today. Yeah, the flat people will be able to play it together with superior VR people. We see how that's gonna go, but that's the announcement, and a Steam Next Fest demo will go live on February 23rd, and it will be available until 1st of March. Now, moving on to the another story, let's talk a bit about Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is an anime that I used to like watching when I was younger, and even the, you know, the reboot of Evangelion movies, I like them as well. You know, it's a mechs doing weird shit in a strange world, very nicely presented. So this game, which is developed by the Pixelity studio, they announced that they've got a licensing agreement with the animation studio Kara, and it is agreement to develop the game for the Evangelion. They don't say in platforms yet, they not, but I'm assuming it's gonna be for every single platforms. And this is based on the TV series, not the latest movie, from what I can assume from their press release. So yeah, we see how that's gonna go. Might be cool. It's announced for 2026. Now let's talk about some super cool game that I currently play, super late with my review, but never mind, I do it eventually. Argonaut AG, the developer, did another update. The main update is the fact that shield and syringe can be grabbed quickly from your shoulder or your chest, and also they rebalance some guns, and they added some hints here and there, and buffed some guns and enemies and everything, so it's more just like a more balanced experience. Even though I didn't posted my review yet, I must say I really like this game. This game is super cool. I really enjoying it. So I might be a while because I enjoy it so much. I'm not flying through it. I just enjoying the ride here. But I will post my review, which gonna be super positive. So you might as well not watch it in the future because I told you everything already. But hey, who cares? Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, then please press a like. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it. Bye.